happen. Nigerian lawyer and human rights activist Femi Falana, I believe all of you already know who I dey talk about. Now the man I dey see for my screen, so my people, today, this man don't come blast entire Nigerian government, as in my people, everywhere does catalyze, it don't ready, my people. 11 I know say, Nigeria is the only oil producing country, when be like say, man, that they produce oil, that they manufacture oil, still, they go to import anything that has to do with petroleum. All these people, they don't do disgrace us as a country, they don't disgrace the citizens as a Nigerians. In fact, my people, this video, as soon as just they watch and maybe can just tell me they press the share button, make it just they scatter the whole social media and they go. Me and you know say Nigeria are the only country be say to see somebody when they feel they pour out the truth like this. When they speak out the truth, it is hard to see. Well, my people, make una just follow up with this very video.
That is what the NNPC is saying.
And it's gone viral. And that is the basis. Oh yeah, and that is the basis of the, prices we are witnessing all over the country.
Could it be because they are the sole importer of refined products?
We have always condemned the position of the sole importer because you do not allow for competition. Whereas you may want to bring your products from Europe or America, I may prefer to go to the Middle East. There was a time the government was importing from all over the place. And I said, no. Côte d'Ivoire has a functional refinery. So why don't you refine from that country? We now refine about 60,000 barrels per day. I don't know what the current number is. We even go to Niger, right, to refine. Because for 30 years, shamefully, this country is the only oil producing country in the world that imports petroleum products. Only one.
Even with 4 refineries that are not working.
These guys collapse them. You have an incompetent and a reckless ruling class.
You think it's intentional for the refineries not to be working?
Oh yes, because between 1993 and 2016, the government spent $6 billion, $6.025 billion on turning around maintenance of the refinery. At the end of the day, the government left them at a comatose stage. And when President Bühàrï came on board, as a former minister, because he had promised, as a former minister of petroleum resources, I'm going to fix the refinery. So Labour reminded him in 2015, fix the refinery. Oh, but what do you call it? Neoliberal forces in the government discourage the government. Oh, government has no business in business. Let private people do so. But the government was not reminded that licenses issued by the Obasanjo regime for establishing refineries were simply dumped by those who got them. Unfortunately, the same government was now persuaded, as the Bühàrï regime, to invest through the NNPC $2.7 billion in the Dangote refinery. Going to be supplying that refinery 300,000 barrels of crude oil per day. Those who say government has no business in business. It was at that stage, President Bühàrî, as Minister of Petroleum Resources, why are we doing this? Why are we not fixing our own refineries? It was at that stage, almost belatedly, that the government approved that Port Harcourt refineries, 2 of them, be fixed with the sum of $1.5 billion. Warri and Kaduna be fixed with the sum of $1.4 billion. So, in addition to our investment in Dangote refinery, you're also talking of $2.9 billion to fix the 4 early refineries of the country. Now, nobody is asking the question, when will the repairs be completed?
They say Port Harcourt will be over it should be functional by December.
Yes.
That's the latest we heard.
Yeah. What of Kaduna and Warri. When we Dangote refinery become functional, so that we can look at all the circumstances in which we have found ourselves and then take the best decision.
Mr. Falana, if you look at the statement of the NNPC, it doesn't really suggest that there is a fixed price.
No,
it just said that they wanted to adjust and informing the public.
No, what they are simply saying is that we want to sell at an international price, which is being circulated now to hover around $1 per liter. And I've asked myself, right, where has 540 naira come from? If, according to the central bank, we have not further devalued the naira, so the official rate is 451 naira to $1. So if you want to sell at an international price, you are internationalizing the price. Why are you not talking of 451 naira? And in any case, as I have said, most, and for me, I think the ultimatum given by the NSC provides the government an opportunity to go back to the drawing table and clear some of the confusion in the air. Whereas the president in his inaugural speech simply announced that fuel subsidy has been eradicated by the previous regime. When suppliers began to sell at, the prices went to the roof, were then told, no, we still have arrangement to have subsidy on coal till the end of June. Now, if those who were supplied fuel by NNPC Limited at the old price are now profiteering and unleashing economic pain on Nigerians, and nobody is checking them. So why are you not selling?
Let's look at these issues one after the other.
At 5:59.
So guys, I hope you watch the full video. For those of you who not to know about this man, Femi Falana. Femi Falana is a human rights lawyer, also human rights activist. And I believe all of you know fast the bad guy. Now in papa, man, they see for my screen. So this man a great man for Nigeria. This man, they always stand for truth, whether the devil like it or not. You understand? You not get any politician will be like, say, if this man want talk to, you know they fit talk to him. You understand? Because that's why they always tell you and say, good name is better than riches. I always say this man, they follow those politicians, they go, they do monkey business. Now they collect Ghana must go. Fear for not let this man, they talk like this. For TV station, I want to try him. When be like, say, man, they always they use money, dollar, pounds, naira, till they sell him out. Well, my people, I bet this video, make una me share them. Together, Nigeria become great again. And meanwhile, make una don't forget INEC President-elect Bishop Bola Ahmed Tinübu on the day of inauguration. Tinübu open in wide mouth tell Nigerians say, subsidy, it don't finish. See, as they swore in, so as he just they talk to Nigerians, and there's nothing like fuel subsidy again. But inside the same fuel subsidy, now the whole situation, it can't even worst. My people, where will they go? We don't know. Where for they come? We don't know. Tinübu, Jagaba of Africa. They don't finally swear on you. Make they see what you want to do. You understand? Make they see what you want to do. Well, my people, I go leave una here right now. I go see you now for the next update coming out soon. Respect, one love, guys.
I tried to scream.